Hello everyone, welcome back to Rolling Solo. My name is Adam Smith, and today on Rolling Digital, we're checking out Nemesis Lockdown, the digital version. A very different gameplay here today, as I've covered Nemesis multiple times on the channel, but I've never covered a digital implementation of Nemesis. And I can tell you right now, if you want to play this game solo and you don't want it to take up a longer time frame of your night or day or morning or whenever it is you decide to play Nemesis, you're able to get this thing to the table much faster in this digital adaptation, as it literally is taking the physical board game and bringing it into the digital realm. And I'm going to walk you through exactly how that works here. You're going to see it in action, and you're probably going to see me die, because long story short, Nemesis is not easy, and Nemesis Lockdown has a bunch of aspects that are quite interesting around power and a number of other facets that change from the original. On the channel, I've done coverage of multiple playthroughs from the original Nemesis of differing types of game modes. For Nemesis Lockdown, I covered the prototype. I also covered the final version of the game, and here we are with the digital version. So without further ado, let's dive in together. I will show you a couple things first off in the main menu here. So we have this options section here of graphics all cranked to the top as much as possible. I definitely recommend you set things a vertical sync on, I should say, because that will ensure that you don't have any kind of, tearing or screen tearing as you're going through the game. You have solo option, you have the multiplayer option, you have server list, and you have ranking. Global ranking up at the top right-hand corner. Of course, I'm not playing that much, so I don't really have too much because I've just gotten into this recently. It's currently in beta. As I can tell here with an update that's listed here. We're going to go ahead and we're going to jump right into this. So let's see. So first off, you can see the time limit. I believe this is for turns, like how long you have to complete your turn. But when you're playing solo, it doesn't matter. This is not a time limit to the actual game experience itself. And I'm not going to skip animations. So let's just dive right in. Now, I can tell you right now from a handful of plays I've done prior to filming this one that I'm about to jump into, this plays in again, it depends on how fast you die. If you're doing really well, this plays at least half the time of the physical version, like at least half, if not more. This is something I've actually noticed about this one too, is that there's a connection timeout every so often when you try and play. It might seem kind of weird that happens, but if you just give it another shot, it goes. And I think it has something to do with the connection to the server on the back end for the feedback and stuff like that. So that might disconnect. But here we can see objectives. So we have no stone unturned. Send the signal, explore all the rooms. That's a big task. And the egg sample. Get the egg. That's another option we have. So that's kind of the different ways we can go. We can go Sentry or we can go Survivor. Oh my gosh. Which one do I pick? That is actually kind of a tough call. I think I'll go let's go Sentry. I'm like torn on that one. That's a really tough call because I actually like both those characters. Let's see how this goes. All right, so when you begin the game, you awaken in a room. And I will show you just the around the room itself here. So you can see there's the graphic level here. I'm just going to zoom in. You can move right into your character, see the artwork. You can see all the doors. If you highlight certain areas, it's not only going to show you the tile type, you'll see the eye, that's kind of half of the icon, and then it shows what tier, just like the physical version. Like, is it a tier 2 room, or is it a tier 1? So you got 2 tier 2s over here, and then if you rotate around, got a staircase going down. If you want to see all this without having to put your mouse on everything to guess what's in the room, you just hold down tab and everything just opens up and you can see pretty much everything in the room. You can even see you can craft equipment And then in terms of the menu system, I'll just go over this at a really high level. Of course, you have your sending of the signal. You can pick which of these you want to go after or which you want to highlight on your map. So I'll have them both highlighted for now, but if I hit M, it'll come in here and basically it's exploring everything on the floor is obviously going to have every single one of these things highlighted. So if you take that off, sending the signal is not going to show up because you have no idea where that is yet. But as soon as you say this one, these are all the rooms you have to cover. So it's a lot. The map's really good in terms of figuring out where you're at. So we start on level number 1, and luckily we're actually on the level with power, and the elevator is currently powered. So we're in a good space right now. I've actually played a handful of times where I've been in the basement down here and everything's been all powered down, and it's been a fun time, or it's been the reversed and this power is down here. As you'll see as we go through the game, you can change which sections are powered on. So you have section 1, level 1 up here, level 2 through the middle, and level 3 through the bottom. And then you have an elevator that goes up and down and connects to each of these elevator portions, just like the physical version, right? Nothing different there at all. Everything you can expect from the physical game is here. Your cards are down below. You click on them and you can cycle through them. The cool thing I really love is it automates things by highlighting the terminology on the cards for the abilities. So if you can do something on the card like a facility tour, then it's green, which lets you know you've met all the requirements and you can go ahead and do this. And what you can do is actually listed at the very top. And as most of you guys know, if you're not in combat, you can do those types of cards. And if you have a card that shows a pistol without the X, which I don't, then that's only usable inside of combat. All right, so that's the general stuff there. And then in terms of the icons across here with contingencies, as we know, there's contingencies for the final event. So basically some of the contingencies are taken out, and those are, known as impossible scenarios, but then there's the ones that are left in. It gives you a breakdown as your chances of survival. So when you get to the point where you've got your objective done and now you're moving towards trying to win, you can kind of push yourself towards whichever one maybe gives you the highest chance of surviving the game. And you find out more about these as they're more eliminated throughout the game as you go along. You can aim to do that. Weaknesses. Okay, so weaknesses, we have the ability to find objects like eggs, for instance, to analyze. If we have particular levels of knowledge, then we automatically gain access to those benefits. So it's something you want to try and do, because if you can obtain weaknesses, not just to discover the weakness per se, but to actually obtain the knowledge required to use it, then that can really be a huge advantage in Nemesis. And it's tough to do. I shouldn't say it's tough to do, but it's tough to get up to the higher tiers of that. Things start getting pretty wild pretty quick. And then you've got the computer card, which is the active computer card currently. Then you have crafting, and of course you have different weapons you can craft. You got the neutralizer, you got the enviro suit, the taser, the flamethrower, the pistol. They all have great abilities. You can pass when you decide to. This tells you your gun. You can choose to go full auto, double shot from the SMG, or single shot. I've got an empty hand currently. I have a backpack with a quest card inside of it. This relates back to what type of character I chose. So this is kind of like one of the missions I could do. So basically if I find the CSS, which I think is Cargo Storage System A, then I can go after this, try to get this battle suit, which is a good thing, right? Like every single character you choose in the game has, Sentry in this case, has a cool card, almost like a side quest you can do for your character to get yourself opened up to a really interesting item. Okay, so checking out the map, we've already looked at this. And of course, the map also tells you, the level of places that are burning up to the point of the place just going down the tubes, and same with destruction or malfunction markers. You can really dig into a bunch of these different rooms if you really need to know what's going on in each of them. The other thing I love about the map is you'll see is as I move through it, whatever is known will show up. So we're in the repository, it's labeled that way. We know nothing about this room, but if I move to it, icons start showing up, and then we can use it as a reference. It's like the map starts unfolding. So it is a very useful thing to look at. Okay, so we want to get going here, and I want to send the signal, and I want to explore all the rooms. So I'm going to probably aim to try to send the signal. So we probably want to just start exploring around. I think what I'm going to do is probably head in the direction over here. I don't really have any real drive to craft. Now here's something that's interesting. I have a couple cards here that might be good. You and up to one other character will move to a chosen neighboring room. You may ignore the effect of an exploration token. So what's cool about that is that we can just hop into another room. We don't have to deal with the expiration token, which is probably not a bad thing. I might want to use that card more so when there's, in a room that has a lack of power. So you can see an example right now. We're in light, so we basically have additional attack rolls when you shoot an intruder. You can use computer actions. When you are in darkness, you get far more disadvantages. Like, I think there's like 4 or 5 of them. You'll see it when it happens. I'll highlight it then. Let's go this way. It has kind of a risky path, but we'll take it. I just want to make sure I'm going the right way. Yeah, let's go that way. So let's get rid of something we're not going to use real soon. Probably scanning contamination cards. If you ever happen to get the interrupt card, it's a good one to toss. The door 2. Okay, so it landed over at 2. And we have found the guard room. And actually, this is not a bad room to find, per se, because there is an item in here. Do I have a search card? So you can, and this is another thing I love. Like I said, it's like it tells you what you got. Destroy closed door, damage the room. Yeah, so I think searching makes sense. Let's do that. Oh, nice. Okay, so glow stick. A glow stick attack, rifle shooting. Oh, that's a really good weapon. It's a really good weapon. Weapon. Oh my gosh, that's ignoring dark. The glow stick's so handy. But to be honest, I think I'll go with this one. So then I have 2 weapons. I think having extra weapons is a good thing. Now this thing is really cool. So what is this? Take equipment. Take a taser or the Envirus suit. Oh, that's so good. Oh, the room have any items to search. Okay. So maybe I can't do this now because I took that one. I'm not sure. Let's see. Is that true?
I don't think so.
Room have any items to search. Oh, okay, yeah, so I could have only taken this or that. But that's okay, per se. I guess I probably could have done that a little better, but still what I got I'm pretty happy with. I'm not going to complain again about a rifle and a submachine gun in terms of weapons. That's pretty awesome. Do I sit still or do I go and do something else? So quarantine. Do I have a computer in this room? I don't think there is. No, doubt it. So let's do... I kind of want to do that, but I think I'm just heading to the elevator corridor, and the elevator is active, so that's good. You know what? Let's do that. Let's go to the elevator entrance, and let's use that card.
All right.
Okay, 2. Okay, select objective. So no stone unturned. Send the signal, explore all the rooms, or get the intruder's egg and lock yourself in the isolation room. Let's do the egg sample. We're going to try to find the nest. Might be a bad decision. There's a larva here. Okay, I can't let that sit there. Got to kill that thing. So let's do a shot on the larva.
Are you going to bark all day, little doggy?
Is it still alive? What the heck? Okay, it's gone. Is it gone? Yeah, okay. Let's go to... I think we gotta call the elevator, and I've only got 1. How many do I need to call it? Oh, just 1. Let's pass for now. I'm gonna hold on to this card. I want to be able to... Yeah, let's...
Attention.
Let's just stop
Intruder
here.
Movement detected.
I don't like going to the bleeding edge of
Power failure
having
in
no
section
cards in
1.
hand. Gets a little scary. Oh, okay, there's section 1 going down, which is
Event
unfortunate.
codename Panic.
A panic event happened. What the? No, the character got shocked and started shooting around. Choose the item from which 2 ammo was fired. Ah, really? That's unfortunate. Oh, it's the worst. Guess we'll choose that one.
Event codename Panic.
The effect of this card also applies to each character with action
Increased
cards.
Intruders activity.
Jeez. No. Stop it. Stop it. It's already getting aggressive. Okay. All right, we got work to do. So we lost power. The elevator still works though. So that can get us down to the bottom, which could be good. And then we have the isolation room does. So maybe like, yeah, heading down here, maybe we'll head to the backup power supply. So let's do that. What do I got here? Check 2 rooms. Oh, that could be really good. Yeah, let's do that. So let's go call the elevator. It's got to pay 1 card. We'll use the interrupt. Elevator's on the way. Let's go use it. Let's go down to the bottom. I think we'll get rid of quarantine. Moving all the way down to the 3rd level. Okay, we'll probably do a standard. Well, let's do that. Oh. No. No, that's the worst place to get a danger. Ugh, it's terrible. Okay. Well, whatever. At least I have some weapons in there. That is not good. Let's do no, let's keep the cards. Let's keep the cards. I don't want a surprise attack. Let's just pass. Oh man.
Attention.
Sketchy.
Intruder movement detected.
Yep. That's what I expect right now. Not
Power
good things.
failure
Not good
in
things.
Elevator.
Oh, and the elevator's now dead. So now
Event
everything's
codename
dead.
Kickstopper.
Okay, so all the elevator entrances, I think, are now going to go down. Yeah, every single one of them are. They're all malfunctioning at the same time. That's a nasty one because that just puts a lot of malfunction markers down. So that's going to really boost things up.
Activity.
Oh, and a larva. A larva has shown up, I think, in the same location as me. So we definitely need to deal with that. Could have been worse, though, to be honest. So that's not bad. I can deal with that. Let's shoot this thing. Actually, let's hold on to stun. That could be useful. Let's do this one. Okay, blast this little thing away.
Come on.
Did I kill it? Can't tell. Oh my gosh, I missed. Well, that's terrible. Let's see. What's Facilitator again? Yeah, I like that one. I like the checking of 2 rooms. Ugh. Let's just do this one.
Are you going to bark all day, little doggy?
Come on, kill this thing. There we go. Okay, I was going to say. All right, so now that's done. Let's go restore the power, although... You know what? I kind of want to use these. Let's check 2 rooms first. So we're trying to find the nest. So let's determine whether the nest is on this side. It's not. Okay. So now we know. So that's good. So now we might want to go around the back way, so we don't waste our time. Facility tour will let me move to another room later. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pass right now. Yeah, I'm just going to pass.
Attention.
Let's see how this goes.
Intruder movement detected.
Let's see how this goes. So far I have
New
enough
life
ammo that I
form
should be
detected.
okay.
Location.
Adults are pumping
Cave
up there.
System.
Okay, so what do we got for cards now? We got the facility tour, repair room. Yeah, this is good. So now I can go. Let's go restore the power now. I'll use a repair and a rest. So what do we want to do? We want to give power probably to section 3. And then maybe leave it on the elevator, I think. Probably be a good idea. So we'll do that. Okay, so
Restoring power.
Power back up, which is good. And now we don't really want to go through that way. We kind of want to go back the other way, which is, so we'll go this way. I think I'll use one of these to go. Got a 2. Oh, it's in the one spot I did not want it to happen. Okay. I was thinking I would get lucky and it would be over here, but that did not work out. So now it's going to make me want to potentially... Yeah, I might have to careful move in here, which is unfortunate. I'm going to risk it. Yeah, let's ignore it. Let's do it. See what happens. No 2, no 2. Okay, good. 1. All right. So now that we're in here, we found cargo sending system C. There's an item potentially in here which I could grab. I think I'll do that. Oops, I think... Yeah, let's take this. Yeah, that was a good call.
Attention. Intruder movement detected.
Let's see how we do.
Power failure in section 3.
Nice. Okay. That's really
Event
not
code
good.
name, that's hot.
Okay, so we got fire in the
New
backup power
life
supply
form
room.
detected.
More
Location,
adults coming in.
cave
This
system.
is starting to mount now. It's starting to get interesting. This is where the game's going to start to open up. So it's like we got our backup power supply going, but this is where things are going to start getting tougher. Okay, so we can't get the item, unfortunately, that's in this room. We don't have a card for it, but we do have the facility tour one, which is a pretty great card. So we're going to try to head over here, which I think is this way. Yep, and we're going to use that card to ignore... silence? No! Sure, let's ignore silence. It's the worst one I could have possibly gotten. Oh, man. No, that's the worst. Okay. That is not what I wanted to see. We got some medical stuff, which is good. That's definitely a plus. Shoot. Okay, so we are inside the... Well, at least we know where we can heal. That's good. We need to keep trying to look for the nest, though. So let's go down here. And now I'm going to do probably... I'm kind of tempted not to do a careful move, to be honest. Anytime where I have a gun that's loaded up, I feel a little bit more okay about it. So I think I'm just going to go. I'm going to risk it. What do we find here? Okay, 4. Good, so we're safe for now. And we found the nest, which means we gain a knowledge. So that's good. That's good. This is what we wanted to find. And we want to pick up the egg, and then we want to hope that the queen is not going to cause us problems. So let's do that. Let's pick up the egg. Let's steal an egg. Gonna probably do this one and this one. Oh, that's bad. That's bad. Oh no, that's actually good. That's good. My mistake. When you get that particular icon, it only goes in the spots that don't already have one, so it's not terrible. We do have to drop something here. I'm just gonna have to drop the submachine gun because, yeah, because I need to keep the one with ammo. Okay, so we got the quest completed. So that's good. That's good. Now we just need to lock ourselves in the isolation room or escape by CSS. So that's kind of our options. Now we have a CSS option. I forget where it was. Right there. Cargo sending system C. And based on this, we have something potentially opening up very soon. But I don't think I can get 1, 2. There's no way. No, I definitely cannot get there. So let's inside of a room. That's a nest. That's not good. I'm going to probably pass. This is probably terrible. Let's actually discard this. Ooh, I probably shouldn't have done that. That was probably a mistake.
Attention.
I should not have
Intruder
discarded that.
movement detected.
That might cause me some grief. Please, please,
Increased
please.
intruders activity.
No, no, no. Okay, a larva. Yeah, okay. Attacking me. Good. Wonderful. That's not what I want to have happened. Ugh, okay. Shoot. That was a slip on my part. I should not have discarded that card. Okay, so we have a larva on us. We need to deal with that. Unfortunate. Let's see here. What do we got? Where's the medic? I need to find surgery. That's what I need to find is a surgery room. I think that's what I can get rid of it. So it's it's good. Hopefully it's down here. I hope. We got check 2 rooms. I guess checking 2 rooms would be really good. So let's do this one and this one. Cave entrance is always dark. You can move to any room with tech corridors or the auto destruct. Okay, so neither of those were what we wanted. So it's going to be up on the 2nd level. So do I go through the isolation room to the cooling system and go up the stairs? Probably. It's probably what I should do. So that would be, I think, this way. Yeah. I've got 4 cards left. I'm also on the hunt for the research room. If that's called that. So I can discover this egg. But I mean, technically I don't have to, right? I just got to get the intruder's egg, right? Like I don't really want to necessarily do any kind of science craziness with it. So let's just go through here. Is this going to take us to the right room? Yeah, the safe room. Let's go through here. I don't need to rest, so we'll pay for a standard move for now. A 3. Is that a bad place for that to go? I don't think so. We want to go to the cooling system room. It's going to be that way.
No way.
And I can't lock myself in because the isolation room hasn't opened up yet. We're at a spot where the CSS room is going to open up, so I'm just going to keep going. Going to keep hightailing it. I think I'll keep my searches. So 1. Oh, there's items in here, so I could do 2 quick searches. Let's do that. Let's do at least 1. So put the fire, remove the slime, load weapon. Let's add that, and then let's do another search. What is this? Flashlight. Ooh, I like that. I like that. Flashlight. Oh, but if I do, I'd be limit exceeded. Oh, and I've got to keep the... that is super annoying. Guess I could take this one and be safe. Okay. Drop down. Another again. I'm dangerous here
Intruder
because I
movement
dropped
detected.
down all of my cards. So that's debatable if that was a good
Event
idea or not.
open. Hatching.
Ugh, no. That's not good. That's not good.
Increased intruders activity.
Yeah, so I got infested with larvae, which I think things have gotten even worse. I really need to get a surgery room like ASAP. That's going to be a serious problem. Okay, so let's check 2 more rooms. Got lots of contamination cards getting in my hand, which is not good. Let's check this room and this room. Power generator. Oh, shoot. So it's neither of those. Jeez. Now the route I'm going now, it is not the best. I guess the facility tour one's not a bad idea, but I'm heading down a staircase. It's probably not the best time to use it anyway. Actually, oh, this is tough. If I do this, if I roll this poorly, I'm going to be in trouble. I think I'm going to be in trouble either way. Let's do both. And careful move, I guess.
Be
Just to
careful.
avoid anything happening. Okay, so let's go up here. I think that's as far as I want to go, to be honest. I'll pass.
Attention.
And again, getting rid of
Intruder
all my
movement
cards, which
detected.
is probably not a good idea. But I want to get rid of those
New
contamination
life
cards out of
form
my hand.
Detected. Location.
Almost
Cave
all the
system.
larvae have basically moved to adults at this point, pretty much. It's gotten a little bit rough. Gotten a little bit rough for me here. You can lock yourself in. Okay, so we can go to the isolation room now. Okay, so where was that? Oh, shoot. Okay, so only 2 rooms away. I wasn't really paying attention to that. Okay, so let's go back. Because honestly, that's my best chance. And then I think...
It's getting late.
Yeah, it's going to be risky, but I got to do this. I have to do this. Actually, before I go in, what do I got for cards here? Damage room, rest, get item, whatever. Let's go. So there's noise there, noise there. I think there's noise in every area of that particular room. I don't think... Yeah, there's noise across every spot. So there's nothing I can do to stop that. So that's... If I go in, I might as well just go in and burn a card because I'm going to have... I'm going to be having somebody showing up. Unless it's a 3. Oh, I got super lucky. So it's going to show up at 3. Right? I think, yeah. So I'm safe for now. Wow. Okay. That was a good time to get that roll. So now I just need to get down into the isolation room. So let's head down here.
All right.
Give me a good roll. Jeez. Oh my gosh. Get out of here. I'm locking myself in. I'm done. I'm going in. Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. You do have to beat that roll, and then it can prevent you from going in. Right, because... okay, it's okay. I mean, it's not okay, but... Does it get to do a surprise attack against me? Oh, no, it doesn't. Oh, it's so bad. Okay, so... should I shoot this thing? Guess I should. Yeah, let's do it.
Are you going to bark all day, little doggy?
Come on. Okay, 2.
Attention. Intruder movement detected.
Good. Where's it going? Is it leaving?
Crew member
No, it's
under
probably not.
attack.
Yeah, he's ravaging me now. That's okay. Oh, no, he's not going to kill me, is he?
Codename, Sanitary network failure.
I really hope that that picture was not me dying, because I shouldn't have died yet. I haven't gotten that many wounds. I should be okay. I should be okay. Technically, I'm going to have a serious wound for sure. At least one, if not two. What do I got here? What kind of damage? Okay, just a couple wounds. Okay, I got this. I got this. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Let's just keep shooting the crap out of this thing. Yeah, what do I have for cards, though? Is this... Where's my scare one? Scare intruder. Discard one of your weapons. The selected intruder will retreat to the chosen neighboring room, but not through a closed door. Okay, so I mean that could work, because then I could just get in. So let's just scare him, and we'll just say, like, go into the nest. Like, just go away. And now that he's gone, I'm gonna be like, okay, great. Now I'm going into the isolation room because I don't want to be anywhere near you, you crazy person. Good. Okay, we're good. All right, and then I just scoot into the isolation room. I've locked myself in. And now we find out what happens. There we go. Perfect. Look at this. Look at this. I won. I pulled it off. That's perfect. That's awesome. I got a win at the end of the day, and that's awesome. Actually, you know what's really funny about this is that this is my, I'm trying to think, like my 8th time playing, I think, and this is the first win I've got. So I've died so many times that I just assumed I was going to die, and I somehow, now I did make a couple silly mistakes in here. Like I could have been a little bit more careful on a couple of those choices and done a couple, better choices. But really, that was pretty good overall. That worked out. But it's crazy how when you're playing Nemesis, you have to make like really quick decisions. But you can see right there, like I just went through an entire playthrough of Nemesis Lockdown. I'm not sure how long this ran, but it ran under an hour easily. It's like somewhere between 30 and 45 minutes. If I wasn't explaining anything, it would have been even faster. Now I have a good sense of how the game plays, so it wasn't so bad for me. But still, like, I mean, to play Nemesis in like 30 to 45 minutes, that's ridiculous. Like most games I've played in the physical version have been upwards of an hour and a half at least, because you're managing the AI, and that's all automated here. So if you're into Nemesis and you really enjoy Lockdown, you kind of want to be able to explore the game and see almost every facet of what's there to offer, essentially, from the game experience. This is a really good way of getting an understanding of all of that. You can play it like a whole bunch of times in a row, and then go play the physical version. You'll really have a great understanding. Now, of course, you got to come into this one with a good idea as to how to play the game out of the gates. It does have a tutorial. It can go through all the different rules. Like, it has a playlist in terms of how the game plays. And I've got a full playthrough on my channel, which will actually give you all of this stuff, but at a level that you can see it in action, which is, I believe, far more useful, because you'll be able to actually see things panning out as the game evolves, rather than snippets. But you can use those tutorial videos as well to kind of get up on the game if you're unfamiliar with how the physical version plays. But literally, the one thing that this thing is probably missing is an in-game tutorial, like a tutorial that actually takes you through the game while you play it. And I think that's what they need to add instead of these tutorial videos, is like kind of like a you click through, walk through, play through kind of thing, where you basically play a dummy round or two, and it kind of walks you through the specifics of what the win conditions are and how you can use certain strategies. There's a lot here to try to survive, more than most people probably think. But in this case, I pulled it a victory. I'm pretty happy. I'm going to go to bed knowing that I survived Nemesis Lockdown in a single-player fashion. That does not happen often, and as I said before, I've already died at least 6 or 7 times before this win happened. And that's honestly probably about the odds of the game in terms of a win capacity. It's usually about 1 every 6 to 7 games you'll pull out a victory. You can get lucky, of course, and get a couple wins in a row there in that time frame, like get 2-7 or 2-6. But you know, the game is punishing. It's not easy, and I love it. And Nemesis has always been up in my top 5, so I really enjoyed covering this on Rolling Digital. Hope you guys enjoyed it as well. And thank you guys so much for watching. And as always, keep on rolling solo.